O Lord, save thy people, and bless thine inheritance. Give peace in our time, O Lord, because there is none other that fighteth for us, but only thou, O God. O God, make clean our hearts within us, and take not thy Holy Spirit from us. Now today we are celebrating 75 years since VE Day victory in Europe, and the words which I've just shared with you come from the prayer book which would have been used at that time, and that prayer of bring peace in our time would have been prayed by people on a daily basis throughout the many years of war. So when news was announced that finally there was peace in Europe, there were huge celebrations. Children looked to their fathers and uncles coming home. Wives looked to their husbands and mothers to their sons being reunited with them. Rationing, they hoped, would go out the window, and eventually it would do. And no need to wear masks, gas masks filled with asbestos, as it turns out. People could go to sleep at night knowing there wouldn't be an air raid warning and they would have to rush to shelter somewhere. They could start to rebuild their lives. They could look forward with hope. And it's a wonderful thing to celebrate. And yet part of me is actually feeling a bit dismayed by it. I don't want to celebrate victory in Europe or victory over Europe. Instead, I want to focus on peace across Europe. We are living in very strange times, and it's as though we're fighting a third world war. Not a war against each other, a war in which we have come together. Our scientists have come together, our medics have come together. In so many different ways, we are united against this common enemy. And we're turning to prayer once more in ways we have never turned to prayer before. We're having to return to wearing masks to go out. We have lived in fear that there may be rationing, as we struggled at first to find toilet roll and pasta and other items on our shelves. Our farmers and food chain workers have been working extra hard hours, and unexpected heroes have been found amongst key workers and amongst our retired veterans too. I want to focus on what the future can bring, not looking at the past on battles lost and won, but how we can work together for peace in our time and how we can turn to God for that. I'm going to read to you from the Beatitudes now. It's a fairly well-known piece, but focuses on how things get turned upside down for the better. And perhaps as lives are being turned upside down now, it will be for the better. So this comes from the Gospel of Matthew. When Jesus saw the crowds, he went up the mountains, and after he sat down, his disciples came to him. Then he began to speak and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. So, peacemakers, you are blessed and children of God. And however you're finding ways to celebrate and make peace in your home, in your place of work, in your community, be blessed by God this day. Be blessed in the ways we're finding community despite lockdown. Be blessed in the love that God has for each and every one of us. Amen.